topic of this video is arithmetic series. The sum of all the terms in an arithmetic sequence forms an arithmetic series. And to do so, to calculate the sum, we're going to use this formula where it's n times the quantity of a sub 1 plus a sub n, all of that divided by 2. Now this formula, we need to understand the notation in the numerator, what it all means. So the n at the very beginning represents the number of terms that are in the sequence that they're adding. The second information we need to know is the a sub 1. A sub 1 represents the first term in the sequence. A sub n represents the last term of your arithmetic sequence. And what you're going to do is you're going to add the first term and the last term together. You're going to multiply it by the number of terms within the sequence and then divide it by 2. Let's take a look at an example where we can apply this formula. Here are two examples. We're going to go ahead and start with the one on the left. First, I'm going to start by writing my formula, n times a sub 1 plus a sub n divided by 2. Okay, now the first thing I need to do is figure out how many terms are within my sequence. Well, I'm starting here at 1 and I'm going to 7. So there are 7 terms within my sequence. The next thing I need to do is figure out what is my first term in my sequence. To figure out the first term, I'm going to plug in 1 into that argument. So I'm going to do 4 times 1 minus 2. And that's going to give me my first term in the sequence, which is 2. Then I'm going to add that to the last term within my sequence. To get the last term in my sequence, a sub n, I'm going to plug in 7 because that's where my sequence is stopping. 4 times 7 is 28, minus 2 is 26. So I've plugged in my values into my formula. Now I just need to simplify this expression. So 2 plus 26 is 28. So I'm going to do 7 times 28 and then divide that by 2. The sum of this arithmetic sequence is 98. Let's take a look at a more challenging summation because of the number of terms. The first example, I could have written out all the terms within that sequence from 1 to 7. But here in this next example, to write all the terms out from 1 to 30, that's a large quantity, and so that's where this formula would be even more helpful because it would give me the sum a lot faster. So as we take a look at my second example here, let's go ahead and start by writing my formula again. So we're going to have n times the first term plus the last term divided by 2. Now the number of terms within this sequence is 30 because I'm going from 1 to 30. So there's 30 terms within my sequence. And then I need to find my first term. So to find a sub 1, I'm going to take 3 times 1 plus 5. So a sub 1 equals 8. I'm going to add that to my last term. So I'm going to go ahead and find my last term, which is going to be 3 times 30 plus 5, because that's where my sequence is stopping. So 3 times 30 is 90, plus 5 is 95. I'm going to go ahead and then divide that by 2. And now I just need to start simplifying this. So I'm going to have 30 times 103 divided by 2. And that's going to give me my sum of 1,545. So the thing is you need to make sure that you understand your formula, what values go where, and then just being able to simplify using order of operations. Let's give you some so you can work on your own and try it out. Try these two different ones on your own. Here you have, we'll call this one on the left A, and this second one here B.